Hello, this is Alex from Vancouver, and today I want to give you a quick market recap for the month of February 2018 and tell you what's going on with that latest BC budget coming up next. Welcome back. Overall, last month's sales across Metro Vancouver was 14.4% below the 10-year February sales average. By property type, detached sales were down 39.4% over the same period. Attached sales were down 6.8% and apartment sales were 5.5% above the 10-year February average. This could be because of the new mortgage stress testing rules affecting the entry-level properties. Let's quickly talk about the active to sales ratio. By property type, the active to sales ratio is 13% for detached homes, 37.6% for townhomes, and 59.7% for condominiums. Generally, we see a downward pressure on home prices occurs when the ratio dips below 12% mark for a sustained period, while home prices often experience an upward pressure when it surpasses 20% over several months. Let's turn our attention to the benchmark home prices for detached homes. Although sales have been down, prices compared to last year have risen 8.2% with a benchmark price of $1.6 million. Also wanted to note that detached homes have been selling for under assessment value for the last 3 months. For condo sales, we see prices compared to last year have risen a whopping 27.2% with a benchmark price of $682,000. Attached properties have increased 18% from last year and the benchmark price of $819,000. So that's the February market stats, but the rest of the year can look really different from now. Why? Because the BC government announced February 20th new taxes to limit speculation, foreign property ownership, and more legislation to provide more oversight on condo pre-sale assignments. Let's look first at the increase in foreign buyers tax from 15% to 20%. The 5% increase will not really have a big effect. But will have a big effect is that the tax will now cover the entire province of British Columbia and not just Metro Vancouver. As what happened in Vancouver when the tax was first announced in 2016, we did see a few months of slowdown in the real estate market. I do know a lot of foreigners did switch their purchasing focus from Metro Vancouver to other areas of BC when the tax was first announced. Another change the BC government announced was the increase in the property transfer tax to be charged to homes over $3 million. The increase is from 3% to 5%. Also note that all homeowners with a tax assessment of over $3 million will have to pay an increase in public school taxes of about $6,000 per year. The BC government also implemented a speculation tax meant to target non-BC tax-paying resident homeowners. Since this rule has been rolled out, districts such as Kelowna have been complaining because approximately 18% of its homeowners live and pay taxes in Alberta. I see the government's intent in increasing the supply of BC tax-paying residents, but maybe this tax should be softened up a bit with the exemption that the owner be a Canadian tax-paying resident. So for now, say goodbye to owning a second home. Otherwise, you can be paying an extra 2% of your tax assessment value per year for keeping it vacant. Your best solution is to sell it or put it in the rental pool. Also, the BC government is taking action to close loopholes in our tax system. They are enforcing developers to report pre-sale condo assignment sales and forcing land title offices to track hidden ownership. I feel this is a good change, especially since developers would privately sell their most expensive units to speculators one floor at a time. These speculators would in turn sell the units off privately and not report any capital gains. All of the above changes implemented by the BC government, demand should decrease for speculators, the general housing inventory should increase, pre-sale homes would be more readily available to locals in the near future. Prices across Metro Vancouver has been traditionally sticky, so I don't really see much change in prices, maybe except for the detached homes. Areas outside of Metro Vancouver, I'm predicting a slowdown. So that's it. If you like this really long video, give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe. I make educational videos 2 times per month. This is Alex from Vancouver, and bye for now.